The dollar's legacy, 200 years of global rule. For centuries, it has been the undeniable engine of global commerce, the almighty dollar. Over 200 years ago, this currency officially took its place as the bedrock remains. But the question remains, what profound historical decree elevated this paper and ink to the status of lease? Join us as we peel back the layers of time to reveal the secret history etched onto every dollar note.
Imagine going shopping and trying to pay with a pocket full of tobacco leaves, or maybe a pile of shells.
But imagine paying your taxes with a barrel of fish. It was a constant mess. The one reliable thing they could trust came from balls.
Their big silver coin, the Spanish peso ton, was solid, trustworthy silver.
As we explore the evolution of money, we'll see how the dollar became the global standard.
Smoke-filled rooms, empty coffers, desperate leaders. In 1690, it's just paper if we don't secure the loan.
Secure it with what? The treasury is empty, and the army demands payment in coin.
Without power, paper is only a promise. And promises burn fast.
Not worth a continental.
Inflation had destroyed the currency. The lesson was undeniable.
Winning the Revolutionary War was a miracle, but paying for it was a disaster.
The solution was brilliant and simple. A single national standard. They chose a name that would endure, the United States dollar.
The system was modern, logical, human, and it was backed by something older than paper. The promise made the dollar legitimate. The mint made it trustworthy. One source, one standard.
But peace has its limits, and when that peace shatters, so too does the money that once bound a nation together. With gold and silver scarce, Congress authorized the printing of demand notes. These notes flowed into circulation. These notes weren't backed by gold or silver tafts. Instead, they were backed by something brand new, the good theorist. To make these notes harder for criminals to fake, the government printed the backside in a special green ink.
After the great storm of World War II, world leaders gathered in the snowy grandeur of Bretton Woods, New Hampshire.
The U.S. held a staggering share of the world's gold, giving the dollar an unmatched foundation of wealth. In the sweltering summer of 1944, as World War II still raged across continents, the agreement they reached was the dollar's crowning moment. In the summer of 1944, delegates at Bretton Woods. Every other major country in the world agreed to link their currency to the U.S. dollar, and the result was staggering.
Paper dollars begin to outnumber the gold in U.S. vaults. The global financial order teetered. In 1971, the world watched as President Nixon announced the Nixon shock. The U.S. would no longer exchange. On the horizon, the Great Divorce and the oil shield loomed, promising a reckoning that would reshape money, power, and the fate of nations. This deal created an unending, artificial demand for the currency, turning oil into its permanent shield and securing.
Power always leaves a signature. Etched into ink and paper, the dollar carries symbols older than the truths. Now, look at the dollar bill in your hand. It's more than money. It's a historical document. Here, the dollar stops being just currency and becomes something else entirely. The Great Seal of the United States appears here for a reason. On one side, the eagle grips arrows. The unfinished pyramid represents a new nation, strong at its foundation, still growing, still becoming. From vaults in Washington to markets across the world, the dollar travels farther than any flag. It fuels trade centuries. Over 2 centuries, the dollar's journey from uncertainty to global dominance has given the United States. It is not free wealth, but a rare privilege of trust, scale, and global dependence. Controlling the world's primary currency comes with immense influence. It is a financial leverage for. The dollar is not just a form of payment. It is a foundation built over centuries, shaped by survivors. The dollar is the ultimate ruler, not by gold, but by necessity, by trust. The dollar's story is far from over. Its legacy endures, shaping global trade, As we look to the future, the dollar's influence will continue to shape the world in profound ways. The dollar will dictate global trade patterns, influence international relations, and play a crucial role in shaping us. The rise of digital currencies and potential shifts in global economic power may challenge the dollar's dominance. As the world evolves, one thing is certain: the dollar's two-century legacy as the engine of global commerce continues to near to face. Thank you for staying with us. We'll be back soon to reveal another dark secret of the U.S. and global financial history, where power, money, and influence